Hello, my delicious co-creators. Lilou here. I'm in Paris today with a doctor, and we're going to speak with you about burnout, because this is a huge topic worldwide. There is huge stress on our shoulders, and I know you spend quite a lot of time in London and traveling around the world. Just tell us in one sentence or two, what's your background and how did you get to this topic? Because, yeah.
I was myself a doctor who was traveling a lot all over the world. We're giving many conferences and talk show, workshop also. So I was also operating there, in Chile or in South Korea or in Mexico. All this place, it was a big stressful to be doing some operation there and also doing some conference, taking some planes and with jet lags. And then I have to go back to Paris or London to do some operation. It was not so easy for me to just keep going on like this all the time, and so that's the reason for me it was such a big problem about 15 years ago, and when I was always just on this track, it was I needed to have just a way to just not to be in burnout. And I was close to burnout at the end. So I just realized that I needed to just make a stop to this, to just slow down all the conference and all the travel I was doing. Yeah. And then I just more and more stayed in Paris and London.
How did you know you were in burnout? What are the signs?
The signs of burnout was that I was more and more tired first, without a good sleep. And I was more and more sleeping, and during the weekend I didn't want to go out as I should do before. I was always just with a lack of motivation, because I was saying, what I need to do all of this, what is the reason? I didn't understand exactly why I was like this, and it was not. I didn't realize it was a burnout at the beginning, and then after a few months, it was for me just an obligation to stop all of this, because I've seen one of the guy who was doing the same thing as me. We're doing some conference, and committed suicide. So he was at the out of the burnout, and he committed suicide. So when I've seen this guy doing this, for me, it was something like a signal to say, okay, I need to stop.
You're describing it as a kind of building that is burning from the inside, and the facade is still here, but inside it's not.
Exactly. The definition of burnout is exactly this. Freudenberger, with the guy who just the scientist who just described it for the first time, said that it was a building, and inside of a building there were nothing else anymore. It was only the walls of a building staying up, but nothing inside anymore. It was burned out from the inside. And that's exactly how you feel when you have a burnout. You feel completely with a lack of yourself, and you feel just more and more indifference to the stress outside of you.
How do you deal with that in few words? How do you go about it? First, it's recognizing that you're not denying it anymore, I guess.
Not denying it anymore, first of all, and also to have a few times to stop during all the day. To stop, you have tea time for the English, you have coffee time for French, but you need to have some time during the day to stop first. To stop also at the end of the week. You have a weekend for it. Just all the religions are talking about it, and this means that you need to just make sure that you have a few days or few hours during the day or during the week with no more stress from your work. And then if you pay attention to this, because usually you don't pay attention to this, you just keep working and working and working more and more, and you finished, but be like a battery without any more energy inside.
And there is meditation, conscious meditation. We speak a lot about it in the US and all around the world now. This is very, very much recognized. But what kind of meditation are you talking about here? How can we start?
To start, I think you need the help of a professional, or to read a lot of books, but it's not sufficient. As one monk, Tibetan monk said, if you want to go for a trip, if you read only the book of a guidebook, it's not sufficient. You have to go on the trip itself. It's the same for the meditation. You need to practice. And if you're more to practice, you're more to do it every day, more and more, and during a long period, then you start, after a few months, starting to feel exactly the energy you just built inside of you, and you feel that your energy with the meditation is starting to giving you more power to fight the stress. Yeah. You feel stronger in your inner self, and that's the inner space. The inner space you need to build inside of yourself. That's important. And the meditation, there is many clinics in the US with this kind of goal to give you more strength in your own mind and soul, and you just then we practice with some group of meditation. And some stress clinic, give you this kind of goal, and you just can build your own self, your own your inner self, much more stronger belief.
It's like a protection too, and some kind of. It's interesting once we start working from the inside. It's like it's actually a beautiful protection shield from the outside.
Like a cocoon. You feel like a cocoon inside of your cocoon, and you have a protection shield, as you said. It's very important to build this protection shield against the stress around yourself.
And of course, looking at how to sleep better and eating healthier and all that. You talk about it. I don't know if it's. Are your books published in English?
No. But it's important to first of all to eat better. You know, just all the junk food, just to take out all the junk food from your usual way to eat. Same thing, to have some more elements and vitamins and metallic elements. It's very important to have all this kind of way to just have a stronger physical and psychological inner self stronger.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor. For the ones of you that speak French, we did a very long interview in French, so you're welcome to go and see it on lateledelilu.com. If you understood that one, that means you speak French. And we send you lots of love and beautiful energy to go through whatever you're going through right now and enjoy life to the fullest. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Big kiss to all of you from beautiful, sunny Paris. Bye-bye.